Hi, this is Marilyn Fontaine and welcome to our September Moon Circle. This is a special Moon Circle today because this is the Moon Circle where we're actually going to start our membership plans. So if you haven't joined the membership plan, there's 3 options. There's the standard £15, $20 a month membership, which is access to forums of our soon to be launched site and your moon reading every month. There's a £30 membership a month, which is got a couple of courses running with them, and then there's an inclusive one, which is all courses, about 5 or 6 courses free, plus your Moon Circle. So it's just an easier way for us to kind of arrange the Moon Circle, so you don't have to worry about having to contact me going on a Facebook. It's just the link is delivered to you, or the website will be there, which is going to be launched by the end of this week or next week. But you just have your Moon Circle readings without having to really lift much of a finger. I think it's a brilliant investment, right down to the basic package. So if you haven't joined yet, I'll leave the information at the bottom for you. Moon in Pisces has been really interested. My moon sign is in Pisces. Sorry, shaking the machine. And it has actually made me 100% more sensitive and made our readings much more powerful, I think. So it's always good to know your chart and know where the moon falls, because whenever we have a circle or a moon coming in, you'll know when you're extremely sensitive, and that's a really good way to use that particular moon's energy to your advantage. So for example, if your moon is in Taurus, next month the moon will be in Taurus, and you know that you may have some meetings, or you've got to sort out some information or research or whatever, you know when is your best power days. So it is good to have a basic chart done if you can, because it just helps you to know when the moon is coming in and how it's going to affect you. And also, if you're a Pisces, that this moon is going to affect you more strongly than if you were not as well. This moon run starts tomorrow, and it's a harvest moon, and it's remember the sun is in Virgo, so Virgo's the Virgin Mother, or the Virgin, which means, you know, a woman that can be on her own, stand on her own. And it's also, you know, Virgo is also a very practical sign. It deals with service, you know, helping other people, using the work. It's very good for healing, so it's a perfect healing time. But Virgo is basically about other people, serving other people. Sometimes Virgos can go into sacrifice. So the good thing about the Pisces moon is pulling you back, because the Pisces is the great mother, the ocean of life. But Pisces also deals with duality, so 2 fishes swimming in opposite directions, and that kind of looks at also, for one, infinity, and also it looks for balance. So one going one way, the other, you know, yin and yang. So the good thing about Pisces, it uses wisdom, which is a sign of the fish, and intuition, very much intuition, water, emotions. So how are you feeling, you know? Also Pisces is very much about creativity, so this moon will be really good to do something creative, as well as something grounded, so you've got that balance. So you're walking in the park, or you're doing creative activities would be really good. The full moon comes at 4 o'clock in the morning, or for us 11:13 GMT, if you're in England or Europe. And also, what I will say, we're coming towards the autumn equinox, so with our full moon, it's a harvest moon, so it's about what have you reaped in the past, I would say the past 9 months, the work that you've been doing, what has it brought to you? Most of you have been doing the full moon circles, and it's been, you know, really tumultuous and very hard and intense, you know, all these different aspects happening astrologically, and people have been trying to do their business, or trying to be creative, or trying to move, or you know, trying to build. And now we've come to the point of the equinox where the sun and the moon are going to be an equal. They're going to be equal. So this is a pause. So this is a time where we're going to be asking ourselves, what have I harvested? You know, my efforts, what have they brought to me? You know, all the work I've done, where are my food, my fruit, you know, my pumpkins, whatever you have in the harvest, what have you got in front of you which has demonstrated your work? And I believe that most of us that have been doing this circle will have a great harvest in front of us. So just point that out. And if it's not to your liking, then again, work with your card that you've been given, and your card will tell you why you've not moved forward in specific areas. And I think most of you now will be seeing this movement happening. Okay, so, you know, our card, a lot of very strong goddess cards that some of you have got. Transformation, you know, very to the point, almost as if the goddess is saying, you know, come on, you know, what is going on? Some of you have got two cards, which is quite interesting. So it was like a double clarification. So really important. We're going to do the third eye meditation, which I'm going to send to you. Some of you have it. We're going to work with lavender or blue lotus to open up the third eye. And what we're going to do is the same procedure. You have your bath, or you place your oil on your third eye. You set your sacred space, you light your candle, you go for your meditation and you journal. And I've sent to you a lot of, some of you, apart from one, the questions that your card has brought you. So I would use these questions in your meditation, and whatever answers come back to you, I will journal them. And then afterwards, on Sunday, which is the equinox, you know, if you don't get time Sunday, but just take that pause, because that will be the time when you actually thought, okay, I've worked through this issue in the meditation, but what is my harvest? When I'm really looking at the light of day, what is my harvest during this equinox time? And just be sit in gratitude for what you've been given. You know, it's a bit like your prayer before you eat. So just create sort of like a gratitude prayer or affirmation for what you've been given and the learnings. A lot of my stuff has been, it's been amazingly abundant, but the psychological learnings I've got from the past few months have been phenomenal. And for me, that comes out really strongly as I'm just making this video. So I would say definitely, what is your harvest? And this, remember, this is the pause. Last month we kind of talked about who can help us in our journey, who can we serve. This month is like, what have we collected from our journey from the past 9 months. Next month's circle will be October. We've got All Saints Day, we've got Day of the Dead, we've got Halloween, so a lot of underworld stuff, but we will be prepared as a circle. And for us, it will be twice as phenomenal, because we have the other moons that we've integrated within our psyche. So again, winter will start pulling back, but we will start making these energies work for us. And it will be lovely to see what comes up for everybody's meditations, because all the cards that you guys have got, they're very beautiful cards. I mean, the goddesses that have come through, most of them are very beautiful cards, so, but they're very strong cards. So, you know, just enjoy yourself, just enjoy the baths, and just really take time to really think about the gifts that you've been given and the harvest. And by next month we'll have our membership site up and running properly, so don't forget to subscribe and sign up. This is my cousin Nasser Fontaine. This is his t-shirt someone gifted to me last year, so I think I'm going to go out with his song. So this is Marilyn Fontaine signing off till next month. Enjoy the music.